you full of shit. That's bullshit because it's no way you don't realize what's really going on unless you spiritually blind or just the type of person that don't care. So if that's you, then you can have it. It don't even matter. But I'm not exactly sure what I was saying before that. I kind of just clicked the video and heard the last thing I said because someone was calling, so it disconnected the video. But basically, overall, what I was saying with everything that I said in the first video about my past and the things that I've been through, and about the doctors diagnosing me with the disorders that I said, is me saying this because I feel like it's so important to protect yourself from these people, okay? And the reason I say that is because, for example, there's somebody named Sandra Bland. She supposedly killed herself in the prison. Now, we all have our right to believe what we want to believe happened based off of evidence that was released to the media and to the world to see. And based off of me getting my own spiritual vibe from her and watching her videos myself, I don't believe she killed herself. So it's people like her and even Dr. Sebi. Do I believe he died of a heart attack or whatever they say he died of? No, this man was perfectly healthy. He's fast for 90 days. I feel like I can't go 2 days without eating. Forget 2 days a day. And you telling me this man couldn't fight off or whatever was wrong with him when he could go 90 days without eating and still be okay? And restore his body with perfectly healthy foods to enrich his body and rebuild himself internally? That don't even make sense to me. It's like, yes, y'all got y'all books and y'all documents that prove stuff, but other things have been proven. Y'all just don't want to accept it because it goes against everything that you have been teaching society to go by. And I'm fed the fuck up, honestly. I'm fed up. Okay? And I feel like the reason why this has been eating at my spirit so much is because of people like Sandra Bland. Okay? Because of people like Dr. Sebi, okay? Because of who else? Because of people like Nipsey. People that I believe had some type of conspiracy to their murders. Okay? Like, I feel this way because I just watched a video of a black woman who politely asked a police officer to leave out of her driveway. And how did it end? He was in her driveway talking about he was reading emails. Now we seeing people get killed every day on the news and the cop getting away with it. And you think we're going to be comfortable with a police officer parked in the drive? You hear my son laughing. Parked in the driveway reading emails? And for the reason of what happened to her is the reason why she wanted the police officer to leave. She called the cops to get him to leave. And they end up bashing her teeth out, her mouth. And she went to jail and got charged. Okay, there was a gas station across the street. Why couldn't he park across the street? He lied, talking about there was an accident that was blocking this and that. Man, I'm telling you, you can have something bluntly on video and you still cannot prove yourself as innocent. So if I'm going to go the fuck down, I want the world to see that my son and my unborn child, mother, was not what they said it was to be. Because I swear to God, I will never kill myself. I am not depressed. And I love who I am. I love being a mother. I love being a daughter. Do sometimes I get overwhelmed? Yes, I get overwhelmed because I don't think like everybody else. And there's not people around me that think like me. I'm not close to my cousins, and I'm not close to friends and stuff. Okay, all I got is my man and my sister, my sisters. I don't barely talk to my other sister, but my sister. So yes, I get overwhelmed when I keep seeing different things happening with my race. When you see in the Capitol building get ran over by protesters and stuff over a president, but they want me to walk around like everything is normal. So I'm making this video because I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired, and going forward, I'm done. I'm fed up. Okay, I don't have to answer no questions. I don't have to sign anything. I don't have to do shit. Basically, is what I'm saying. And what I want somebody else to take from this video is, if you're like me, don't be oppressed no more. Okay, don't let family, don't let society, don't let doctors, don't let police officers, don't let nobody oppress you. Don't let nobody set traps up for you to get caught in. Okay? And that's the biggest problem with myself, okay? Is I hate when I go home. When you go home at night and you lay your head on your pillow, you should be satisfied and happy with everything that you did throughout the day, with every way that you stood up and protected yourself, okay? And I'm not always happy about that. And that's my drive right now. Like, I'm tired of not pleasing myself, okay? And that's just what it is. Like, that's just what it is. Like, it's crazy because I never seen myself like making like these videos, but it's like, this is really the reality. Like, this is not a joke. So I gotta be that one domino to make the rest of the dominoes fall. Like, no, no. But that was pretty much everything I wanted to really say right now. I feel a lot better. Um, feel a lot better since I made these 2 videos. So much better. Yep. And yeah, like, just, there's a cause and effect to everything. Like, I don't know if I ever got to the part where I was gonna say, I was gonna give an example of how I understand why I feel what I feel. In 2017, I went through a lot, okay? And I was saying that I was a probation officer. I wanted to be a probation officer for the reasons that I already shared, but I knew I needed to go to college, and I know I couldn't focus at home. So that's why I went to this other high school, which is very popular. So I don't necessarily want to say it. But if you do research on me, it's your choice, and you figure out the high school I went to, whatever you try to do. I went to another high school located in my state. And I did the rest of my junior and my senior year. But the reason I did that is because I wanted to become a CNA, and they offered a certified nurse assistant program. And I knew I needed to get my own place. And in order to get my own place and provide for myself, I needed a good job. And I knew minimum wage wasn't going to cut it. So for a person with a mood disorder and all these other things, I had a pretty good plan set up, seems to be. So that's why I ended up at the school that I ended up. But around that time, I ended up living with my boyfriend because I couldn't focus at home because of my mom and dad, and then just because of our living condition had went downhill due to my mother becoming overwhelmed of the stress from my father and his problem. When I tell you, I'm not ashamed to say it, we was dealing with some messed up stuff, like to the point where I could see why a person would be paranoid or traumatized. Shit, I'm surprised they don't got a sleeping disorder up there. Okay? There's a cause and effect to everything. And that's why I say black people got the most. You notice how they be like, black women are more prone to having post trauma. Why? Because black women live in certain societies. Black women grow up in certain homes. And are they right for systematic, like for statistically labeling us. No, but we gotta be real. It's mostly true. Like, I am a statistic, but I'm not a statistic no more. But I was a statistic. I had to fight to not be a statistic, so I wouldn't be a statistic. And now I'm making sure my son is not a statistic. But the key to it is understanding there's a cause to everything. And the reason why so many people have these supposedly mental disorder and the crime rate is so high is because they're not getting at the problem. They just want to label people and separate us and throw you on drugs. What's the difference from taking pills, suppressing something, than taking marijuana, than smoking marijuana? You could give a person pills, but you saying I can't smoke marijuana? There's no difference. I don't understand the difference, because the pills, medication don't really help us. It just suppress whatever's really wrong with you. Okay? So the problem is they don't really find out the cause of what's going on. And that's why we need to stand up for ourselves and speak up, like I'm doing. Speak up, sis. You're not the only one. What's your problem? What you going through? Okay, let's get through this together. All right? And I'm just so happy that the community of women that's that are awakened and spiritual and loving, it's grew so much. Like, I have a group of women that can embrace me, okay? But it's all about putting yourself in that position. Okay, so today I just want to leave with saying, let's put ourselves in that position. I'm talking to the women like me. Let's put ourselves in that position to win. Let's put ourselves in that position to fully love ourselves. Let's put ourselves in that position to be our oppressors. Let's put ourselves in that position to stand proud as Black women, as Black mothers. Okay? Let's put ourselves in that position to stand proud. That's where I'm coming from. Okay? Let's put that ourselves in that position that see jaws drops. Okay? Let's do it.